Hi friends, I'm Sophia. Welcome back to Pixelpalette Dream Home. As the golden sun stretches across the porch and the scent of wild jasmine drifts through the screen door, there's a familiar tug at the heartstrings. Summer isn't just a season, it's a collection of memories, of heirloom linens, chilled lemonade and chipped porcelain, and the soft hues of a country garden. Today we're exploring timeless cottage elegance through the lenses of serene blue, verdant green, and blushing pink. There is something undeniably restorative about a room bathed in cornflower blue as the sun rises. In this corner, the walls are dressed in a delicate pinstripe wallpaper that feels reminiscent of a vintage Ralph Lauren collection. A heavy, whitewashed oak table sits center stage, topped with a crisp linen runner from Williams-Sonoma. Instead of modern clutter, we see a collection of blue willow plates displayed on the wall, echoing the craftsmanship of a bygone era. The air feels lighter here. It's the perfect spot for a high-quality morning coffee while reflecting on the day ahead. Before we dive deeper, which color reminds you most of your childhood summers? Tell me in the comments below. Moving into the heart of the home, green takes on a soft, mossy character. This isn't the neon green of modern trends, but the muted, sophisticated sage often found in Martha Stewart's early garden designs. Imagine a kitchen island painted in a matte eucalyptus finish, paired with unlacquered brass hardware that will patina beautifully over time. On the counter sits a vintage jadeite batter bowl, the kind you might find at a Saturday flea market in Ohio. Green brings the outdoors in, creating a seamless transition to the lush vegetable garden just outside the window. It's about longevity and a connection to the earth. Pink in a cottage setting is never sugary. It is soulful and dusty. Think of the millennial pink trend matured into a sophisticated tea rose. In this guest room, a hand-quilted bedspread from the Vermont Country Store rests atop a spindle Jenny Lind bed frame. The walls are a soft, breathable plaster pink, catching the dappled light through sheer lace curtains. This space whispers of hospitality and quiet afternoons spent reading. It's an investment in comfort that feels like a hug from an old friend. Luxury home insurance often covers these precious antiques, ensuring your family treasures are protected for the next generation. The transition to outdoor living spaces is where the cottage aesthetic truly shines. A wraparound porch features traditional resin wicker furniture from Frontgate, topped with cushions in a classic navy and white ticking stripe. Here we see the marriage of durability and style. A weathered trunk serves as a coffee table, holding a tray of crystal glasses and a pitcher of iced tea. It's a scene that demands you slow down. By the way, if you're enjoying these nostalgic views, I'd love for you to join our community by hitting that subscribe button and the bell icon. In the library, blue takes a more intellectual turn. Floor-to-ceiling shelves are painted in a deep, historical French blue, housing leather-bound volumes and silver-framed photographs. A tufted wingback chair in a faded denim fabric offers the perfect perch. This room reflects a life well lived, where every object has a story. It's the kind of interior design that adds significant value to a home's appraisal. Notice the lack of plastic. Here, materials are honest: wood, wool, and brass. It's a sanctuary for the mind. The sunroom is an explosion of botanical joy. Ferns spill out of ironstone crocks, and the floor is a classic checkerboard of terracotta and cream tiles. The palette here leans into mint and sea foam, colors that naturally lower the heart rate. A vintage daybed is piled high with throw pillows featuring botanical prints from Crate and Barrel. This space bridges the gap between the structured interior and the wild garden. For those considering home renovation, adding a sunroom is one of the most rewarding ways to increase natural light and mental well-being. For Sunday dinner, the dining room embraces a faded grandeur. A large harvest table scarred by years of family meals is paired with mismatched chairs painted in a soft, chalky, peony pink. The centerpiece is simple, a cluster of peonies in a tarnished silver pitcher. It's elegant without being pretentious. We see fine bone china paired with simple hemp napkins, a nod to the high-low styling that American homeowners have mastered. It's about the joy of gathering, not the perfection of the setting. Even if you're miles from the Atlantic, a coastal-inspired entryway brings a sense of holiday. A navy blue console table holds a collection of white coral and a lamp with a seagrass shade from Pottery Barn. The walls are a crisp, clean white, allowing the blue accents to pop like the crest of a wave. A sturdy jute rug handles the transition from the garden to the house, standing up to the wear and tear of grandchildren and pets. This functional beauty is the hallmark of a well-designed American cottage. Every cottage needs a place for creativity. This small nook utilizes a deep forest green on the cabinetry to create a sense of focus. A large wooden desk sits under a window, providing a view of the bird feeder. Botanical sketches are pinned to a corkboard, and jars of colorful twine sit in neat rows. It's an organized retreat for gardening journals or watercolor painting. Using high-quality cabinetry here is a smart home improvement that pays off in both utility and resale appeal. As evening falls, the porch transforms. Copper lanterns from Smith & Hawken are lit, casting a flickering glow over Adirondack chairs, painted in a soft driftwood gray. The blue, green, and pink accents of the day soften into shadows. This is the golden hour of cottage living. It's a time for reflection and gratitude. Decorating your home is, after all, an act of love for those who live within its walls. Creating a home that feels like a sanctuary is a journey, not a destination. Whether you're adding a splash of hydrangea blue or a soft rose throw, remember that the most beautiful homes are those that tell your unique story. Thank you for spending this quiet afternoon with me. Before you go, I'm curious. If you could move into any of these rooms tomorrow, which one would it be? Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more timeless inspiration. Until next time, keep dreaming.